Honorable Leader of Local Government Business, suppose you confirm agree lo business but intend to proceed also.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, the Opposition Ministers and Members of Parliament. As we confirm, by me got 4 more bills. By me got through them, I got through tabling of documents where I come along with the ministers. We got a statement too by come law Prime Minister Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Law Education. And we got tabling of documents. Sorry, tabling law work plans law on the parliamentary committees. We got 2 motions whereby Parliament deal with them this afternoon. We come from Speaker with them, Deputy Speaker with them, Narafala Deputy Speaker. A long work performance in terms of reference law develop committee. So now we Mr. Piet law business law first ordinary session law this year 2025. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Leader of Local Government Business. Mr. Now, invite the Honorable Member of Law. Pentecost possibly look tablet privilege at one written statement we lodged. Allow member opportunity of law present statement blame. Honorable Bless Sumto, member for Pentecost constituency.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, all speakers, honorable speakers, Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, all ministers, all leader of opposition, all deputy leader of opposition, all honorable members. Good afternoon, Limi. First of all, before me reading statement, we want to tell him thank you, Lord. Honorable Speaker, for him standing order Parliament 45, for me, Lord. The reading statement below me about all hardship law set to health will be all below me law Pentecost will stop first. By me reading also we stop. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, health service today ME1 complex business way in need him all expert, all qualifiedness, doctor with them full year of training, more experience, expensive more equipment, material and tool, and more lohemia, all different range, low procedure, technique more financial process. You got need long, you must articulate good, properly manage. Statement ya by focus lo situation lo facility lo all building, will no complete lo constituency lo mi wote mol. Will get member lo mi triple lo mi will stand at lo honorable house. Point number one, Namaram health facility. Totally destroyed by Cyclone Lola few years back. Lokasem to the Minister of Health, Ministry of Health, fix him or make him renovation. Kasem today. Minister of Health even visit him health facility. Mo promise lo chief mo community. Lo renovate them building ya. Bekasem today fix it. Got health service provide regularly all people, especially all baby, school children, all mama mo public at large. People lo namaram I walk about over 20 kilometers. Lokasem next health facility. Lokasem treatment, including 12,000 as pay blow boat transportation. Lokasem Badabi dispensary. 7 months been dead, finish. Lo lesuru kavian. From distance way long way to mas. Walk about Kasem next dispensary. People lo namaram igat right block at health service lo doorstep lo olgeta. Semak lo narawan. Point number 2, Honorable Speaker. Melsi Mini Hospital. Should be main referral hospital lo Pentecost Island. New building with them all small corridor is still not complete. And contractor living staff halfway. General health clinic, baby, maternity clinic. You have any at hospital doctor, which is one kutla environment nothing. In need look at one doctor, one midwife. The ministry is still ignorant. Point number 3, Mr. Speaker. Chimbaga dispensary. Remote place law is Pentecost. Mo baby, mo mama, all you need him, all health, full health attention. New building is very slow, blow complete him by contractor. Point number 4, Mr. Speaker. Point Cross dispensary. Building cut all furniture. We should stop facilitate them all clinical consultation blow people. He still not got qualified nurse to deal with them all sick man. Mr. Speaker, point number 5. Bebaria dispensary. Very remote area where people need him. Full health attention. Clinic building complete by contractor. Point number 6, Mr. Speaker. One building, Ledung Civic Center. Ledung Civic Center, Mr. Speaker, one building halfway complete since 3 years ago. Built by community no. And all yaskem the Minister of Health, the government help with them high roof. Because them today inogat yet. Point number 7, Mr. Speaker. Loltong dispensary. Loltong dispensary is important, more populated area. Inogat one nurse, we give him health service. Point number 8, Mr. Speaker. Out the dispensary. Out the dispensary population area and emanating one more nurse, Blosave carry out the public health program, all villages. Government through the Ministry of Health, will protect them, promote them health, all beginning, all mama, papa, school children and community people at large. Government through the Ministry of Health, he must uphold them all value. All sick people, only first priority, more concern blow one government. All sick man, he must get them same treatment. Same all Narafala people, regardless of political affiliation, all get that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you too much, Honorable Member. Lo, give him written statement, please. I'm supposed to write me want to proceed by current statement below all ministers we start below order. I may start off with them role Minister below Education, then we come below Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and then the Prime Minister. Honorable Minister below Education, suppose you ready, you have a give him a written speech, please. Written statement, please.
Honorable Speaker, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to Deputy Speakers. Good afternoon to Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, all ministers. Good afternoon to Leader of Opposition, Deputy Leader, all members of Parliament. This afternoon, Mr. Speaker, me give him statement to Ministry of Education long English. Statement by the following Standing Order Part 4, Section 23(1). Let me now outline them. Statement by all ministers. So this afternoon, statement by Ministry of Education, dated back 12 May 2025, where you should cut statement here. By me read them also where it's been prepared statement by the Minister of Education and Training to the Parliament regarding the education training sector, particularly in the strike where you may face in the day. Honorable members of Parliament, education is the backbone of our nation, the pillar upon which we build a resilient, knowledgeable, and progressive society. As Minister of Education and Training, I stand before you, before the Honorable House today, committed to fulfilling the mandate entrusted to me by the People's Plan and ensure the implementation of our national education policies at all levels. Despite the challenges of the ministry has faced, I take pride in the achievements we have accomplished, and I want to acknowledge the former ministers of what they have done during the difficulties that we faced. The Education Center has consistently produced capable individuals who have gone on to lead and shape this nation. However, Mr. Speaker, the past year has tested us in ways we could not have foreseen. On June 6, 2024, Mr. Speaker, the Vanuatu Teachers Union initiated an industrial action disrupting teaching and learning across the nation. The impact of the strike was felt in classrooms, affecting students, teachers, and the education system at large. As a government, we engage in constructive discussions, addressing the concerns raised by our educators while emphasizing the importance of continuity in education. Mr. Speaker, a detailed summary of the strike is detailed on my press statement dated 25 March 2025, which summarizes the events that lead to the VTU industrial strike, as well as a comprehensive assessment conducted by the Teaching Service Commission and the Ministry of Education and Training. The statement labeled as 1 provides further clarity on the measures undertaken to address the concerns raised during the industrial action. On 17 December 2024, Port Vila was struck by a devastating earthquake, damaging nearly 60% of school buildings across Seva province. Mr. Speaker, the disaster further compounded the difficulties faced by the students and the teachers, significantly disrupting learning environment. The repercussions were severe, but despite the destruction, Mr. Speaker, the ministry responded swiftly to assess and restore functionality. Beginning of 2025 school academic year, in the final week of January 2025, I personally, Minister responsible, visited and assessed schools severely damaged by the earthquake to ensure the operational readiness for the school beginning on 3rd February 2025. Mr. Speaker, on Sunday, 2nd February 2025, I joined the government officials in calling upon teachers to continue discharging their educational duties while the government worked towards resolving the claims. On 3rd February 2025, Mr. Speaker, all schools around Vanuatu opened their doors for the 2025 academic year. It was not a smooth opening as majority of the schools lacked human resources academically and school buildings were damaged. In relation to these classrooms being closed, the following actions have been taken to remedy the issue. 1, study leave for teachers were put on hold. 2, principals were requested to rearrange and reallocate teachers to cover for classes. 3, suspensions were lifted for teachers wishing to resume their duties in classroom. 4, most teachers have responded to the government's call and have resumed their duty or teaching duties. 5, recruitment of 230 temporary teachers to fill positions that were left vacant by teachers who still maintain their positions to remain on strike. 6, recruitment of 147 School of Education graduates. And 7, introduction of teachers and principal support programs. In response to Vanuatu's vulnerability to natural disasters or man-made disaster or such as strike, the Ministry of Education introduced support programs for teachers and principals, including e-learning and platforms of Google Classroom. These initiatives are milestones in our efforts to ensure that teaching and learning continue uninterrupted even in the face of a natural disaster. Mr. Speaker, allow me to update on the school operation in Term 1, 2025. Torba Province, all schools, ECCE or Early Childhood Care Education, primary school and secondary school are all operational. Sanma, all schools, except for Tofo Primary School and Canal Fanafo. Panama Province, all schools, ECC, primary school and secondary are operational. Malamba, all schools, ECC, primary, secondary are in operation. Seva Province, all schools are in operation. Tafea Province, all schools are in operation. Mr. Speaker, while Mr. Mekam's statement, I'm on this statement, there is a court case going on and between the VDU and the Teaching Service Commission on the legality of the strike. And I will read us. It is on 10th August 2024, the VDU commenced another industrial action without giving 30 days notice as per the requirements of Section 33(1)(a) of the Trade Dispute Act, Cap 162. The details information on the cause of these claims and strike has been provided.
Point of moderation.
Mr. Speaker, with the greatest respect, long Minister of Education. In the minute where we tell them say issue a stable code, then I mean no should labor and issue inside the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Leader. Blotion point of order, in order. Honorable Minister, suppose you have a omitting part where we make any reference to any proceedings where we pending before the court.
Thank you, Leader, thank you. Update more summary of teachers' claims. Total number of claims received including items not listed as claims, each profession, teachers' housing, entitlement, EC salaries.
Honorable Minister, sorry, may interrupt you, but all issues are pending before the court or no?
Yes. Hola. Mr. Speaker, have me all summary blow one of you make and finish. Or payments. Mr. Speaker, me what law you stop you? Suppose. Thank you.
Well, me allow me to proceed to statement, please. Suppose you make a reference to any issue where we under dispute, may be pending before the court. Suppose all claims we sorted out in this meeting say me perfectly in order. Lo you proceed, lo inform everyone lo one way staff this. Suppose me talk about any issues where we pending before the court and by Minister raising.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. Long advice or directives for you. Thank you. Despite challenges, the Education and Training Center remains resilient it is the Ministry's duty to continue strengthening the foundation of learning for the future leaders of the country. With the support of the Honourable House, we shall work together towards rebuilding, reforming and reinforcing our education and training system, ensuring that every child in Vanuatu has access to quality education. Together, we forge a bright path to our nation. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Thomas, Honourable Minister, for statement. But you will now give him floor, Honourable Minister, Finance, Deputy Prime Minister, me present him statement.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, all Honourable Deputy Speakers, Honourable Prime Minister, Honourable Leader of Opposition, Deputy Leader of Opposition, colleague members of Parliament, me rise today, lo me update the Honourable House here, lo progress, lo one matter where me important, lo you me karama update lehan. At the same time, to respond to some questions when we come yesterday, to floor. We want them take them opportunity to me update them Parliament long progress where you make them after long passage long Commercial Government Business Enterprise Act number of 2022. Number 22 of 2024, Samuel bin Kasitemlo number 14 February 2025. On landmark piece of legislation where we represent them one strategic turning point, how you me as a government, you me engage, or you me manage in public commercial enterprise, Vanuatu. Honourable Speaker, speech flow me where me stop law. I part me stop law English, but lo benefit lo you me everyone with them look at the public. Me intent lo me redeem lo pislama. After long passage lo bilia, reform me reflect them one reform, where me reflect them commitment long governance, commitment long government, long one stronger governance. Transparency with the economic growth by ensuring say all state-owned enterprise only deliver public value, support development goals, and only generate them returns through lot dividends. They come back long government. Implementation law act we already start progress. And we wish me assure honourable members that the progress has been firm and purposeful. The Commercial Investment Unit, where you may establish them within the Ministry of Finance, and also central body where we overlook every commercial government business enterprise and joint ventures where you may cut. And we ensure compliance with the new law in alignment with the national growth objectives. Got one acting CEO, you may appoint them, lead them set up, including development along standard operating procedures, a business plan, and coordination mechanisms. Me please me report to Parliament that these foundational systems are now in place and being implemented. Honourable members, Mr. Speaker, as part of its mandate under the Commercial Government Business Enterprise Act, CIU has started work with the more key entities, including Airports Vanuatu Operations Limited, the AVOL, the Airports Vanuatu Limited, the AVL, both of which only undergone initial reviews. Expressions of interest, the board of directors' positions have been advertised and we close long end this month. And CIU have pambahemi assess all submissions and recommend them all candidates long Minister of Finance, where pambahemi seeking Council of Ministers approval for these appointments. Thereafter, the newly appointed board have expected to submit them the following required documents to the Office of the Minister of Finance and Economic Management through the CIU. One business plan for 3 months prior to commencement of the new financial year, corporate statement of intent for 2 months prior to the commencement of the new financial year, Law Minister's input before implementation, a 6-month financial report and a progressive report, and final report at the end of the financial year. CIU have started review Vanuatu Post limited finances ahead of the board director recruitment, with them thinking that you may modernize them or you may digitize them all services long Vanuatu Post nationwide. And we also start mapping out rehabilitation plans long Metenesel Estate, long Malagula, which by in a long time too, we put them out advertisements for them law, long advertisements, long expression of interest for board of directors, including Vanuatu Livestock Development Limited and AV3, aligning with the Commercial Government Business Enterprise Act requirements. Long question, long Vanuatu liquidation update. We want them give him small update to inform House that the liquidation process belong Vanuatu. We reached him conclusion blehem long last year, and the long administration belong appointed liquidator, the Ernst & Young, and government we fulfill him every financial obligations blehem by transferring all the funds where we needed long we settle them all creditors claims and we go long Ernst & Young finish. At present, the remaining task were stop long done. We involve them all verification and assessment long legitimacy, long claims, all creditors only been submitted, and he got some inconsistency long all creditors here. We must be completed prior to the disbursement of funds by the liquidator. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, Vanuatu have been previously deposited one amount of 100 million Vatu. We go along IATA, or the International Air Transport Association, and these funds only intend for distribution to all the IATA agents or subscribed airlines through long liquidator Ernst & Young. You may expect them to reconciliation and processing to all claims here. Pamba may require them at least approximately 1 month. Given the respective alliance, we only make them all claims for Gada. At the same time, too, Ayata, we make them claims for him, address them all claims for all different Ayata agents. So, Pamba, you may expect them say once we completed, Pamba Ayata, we have deal with them Vanuatu directly, long release them goat, where Vanuatu you may stop using, where you may widely known NF, law. Company him is usum, and we want them dalam tu say where the member Vanuatu continue long expand them operations belah him go some new places. I think lately Lamap with them some new places back again where Vanuatu slowly him stop pick him up. One forward-looking vision alongside long one investment holding company. The Ministry of Finance through the CIU, Commercial Investment Unit, and start work on one pathway. You may align with the best practices, you may further enhance the integrity of government commercial investments. And government may start exploring options along establishing one central holding limited company. This entity, Pambahemi Holem, government's equity interest along all commercial enterprise, and Bambahemi act as a professional and independent custodians all those interests under the Commercial Investment Unit. This structural shift, Mr. Speaker, Bambahemi improve accountability, hemi enhance performance management, and hemi ensures commercial decisions only guided by the long-term national interest rather than short-term administrative expediency or even political interest. And by hemi also allow government long hemi perform all regulatory oversight function plan without conflict of interest, perceived or otherwise. One all developments currently underway hemi the design and establishment of a special purpose vehicle long supporting Vanuatu cooperatives business network. This special purpose vehicle by hemi managing government's import, support and export supply programs through the FISBN throughout the country while ensuring returns on investment. On one particular question where hemi raised yesterday by the Honourable Member Blong Malekula, Honourable Gracia, aside Blong Price Monitoring Unit and Consumer Affairs, Mr. Speaker, me wish also me provide them one update lo House on whenever you me making to date in terms of price monitoring. Bureau Blong Price Monitoring and Consumer Affairs, and we continue Blong implementing more major reforms, Blong improving price regulation, strengthen consumer protection and address more economic impact Blong 2024 earthquake. Through engagement Blong with the New Zealand consultants and the relevant departments, Ministry have start work of analyzing more amendments to Price Control Act, now the Price Monitoring and Consumer Affairs Act number 5 of 2023, expand them regulatory powers and improve enforcement. The revised act will be expected long you table him for Parliament by November 2025. In addition, ministerial orders establishing the National Price Committee and capping profit margins on essential goods such as rice and canned fish will be underway, where we set them target long Casidal by August 2025. Consumer protection, we also got advanced, we also making some progress with them launching long consumer platform long number 15 May 2025. Once legislated by hemi become Vanuatu Consumer Council. This work by hemi progress under long leadership long Bureau, CEO long Bureau under long policy within the Ministry of Trade and Commerce. Council me promote them consumer rights and make him accountability, working closely with the enforcement agencies and regulatory partners where all consumers are heard independently on any cross-cutting issues. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, digital tools are now being deployed along supporting all these reforms. And Bureau have me support them and by me work closely with the Department of Communication and Digital Transformation as part of its digital transformation strategy, long ensure real-time platforms only piloted, long monitor and price and stock levels, more improve trader registration and enhance transparency. Looking ahead, priorities including the National Price Monitoring System by Q4 2025, scaling up long domestic production of poultry and eggs, and passing anti-dumping legislation to address underpriced imports, therefore, to avoid predatory pricing activities where we stop occur for country. Price Monitoring Unit and Consumer Affairs Bureau we intend long strengthen consumer protection, modernize regulation long post-disaster, but in huge need for ongoing parliamentary support essential long sustain reforms and ensure they got fair, stable markets for all Vanuatu consumers. In this respect, For Parliament, lo hemi pass some upcoming laws such as competition and consumer legislation, the anti-dumping legislation, the fair trade protection legislation, and relevant trade remedies regulation, such as safeguard and countervailing measures. To conclude, Honourable Speaker and members, these reforms only know just abstract ideals. They are being translated into actions with institutions built, appointments made, reviews underway, and commercial ventures now being restructured according to law where Honourable House and pasa. You may stop doing work and you may make them work here with a purpose. And as part of this implementation, you may already start finding out all weaknesses and gaps of both acts and also potential conflicts where may need to be addressed through long all parliamentary amendments. Some of these can be addressed through long regulatory orders, and some by medium actual amendments by you make come long Honourable House. As Minister of Finance and Economic Management, and on behalf of the government, we want to affirm government's unwavering commitment long looking reform and we continue, and you may believe that through long careful planning, strong institutions, bold and responsible commercial action, whereby you may have building one more fair, affordable, self-reliant, resilient, accountable, transparent, and opportunity long every people long Vanuatu. We want to encourage every honourable members long remain vigilant and long support them all these developments, not only through long passage long legislation, but also by you may champion and vision long constituencies, you may work together towards one inclusive prosperity. Honourable Speaker, colleague members, thank you for long attention.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Prime Minister, Honourable Minister of Finance. We now giving floor to Honourable Prime Minister of Law, present him statement, please.
Honourable Speaker, good afternoon to you, and good afternoon to all Honourable Deputy Speakers, Leader of Opposition, Deputy Prime Minister, all other ministers, more all Honourable MPs. Honourable Speaker, with them all Honourable Members of Parliament, me stand up today, me provide them one short statement, particularly focusing law recovery. Honourable Speaker, after the Parliament session by Office of Prime Minister, by me make him one press conference, whereby me detail him more detail law all got something where you may achieve finish within the 100 days, and also blow him outline him some of the big fellow projects where me sab for it blow you me sab execute him. Honourable Speaker, no matter long all challenges where you may go through as a nation, particularly lo side blow earthquake more relocation long all office blow government, you may be making sure say machinery block government, you been stop go ahead, long operate, more naya hemisa come up or hemisa come good. Emia, you may have a look long spending long some main area. Number one, hemilo side low physical discipline, more steady progress. Total expenditure long January more February to date, hemikasem 4.5 billion fatu. Where we go down small long 4.8 billion forecast long same period or same last year. Emia is absurd, so you must look out him good, make him or straight decision alongside long financial management, more long same time, hemia hemisave allow him all essential services long yumi, long all save cohet, more all operate. Alongside law all government operation, total long direct government spending hemi 4.389 billion fatu, and outlaw emia ikat 3.616 billion we hemiko long maintain in public sector with them all operations blehem. Emia hemi long make sure say inokate disruption long all services where some long got the key government agencies all stop operate lehem, also all got the teacher, all health care sector, more emi cover up to all public service or public servant will start providing all services equal all communities for yumi. All kata critical investment, government hemi prioritize infrastructure more health sector, more hemi been allocated 84 million equal lo site lo upgrade, particularly lo site lo ports services for yumi. And emia government too hemi sa provide them or hemi been provide them lo tourism or trade one amount lo 70 million. Iko blong all medical supply, mo safe katem health sector, mo all delivery throughout all island to yumi. Government mi bin allocate 761 million. Iko lo site lo all grants, lo support them all the different authority and even all agency within the government. Mr. Speaker, help we hemikolo side law business stimulus more recovery. Government do yumi hemi been launching one bold initiative to stimulate economic activity more hemi speed up recovery after long earthquake. All got the stimulus program where government hemi undertaking finish. Lo site lo small business grant through long innovative lo quick pay platform, you may be allocated 5.7 million fatu we have been custom finish over long 200 business we only been eligible lo program. Mo you may stop talk yet with the more different stakeholder long allocate them one additional amount of 100 million, long making sure say every business man is have a building back all got the business long all got and we must have a look he have a operate back again. Lo site lo wage subsidy scheme government hemi roll them out subsidy scheme, yeah? And it got over 15 application, only been processed and finished. With them strict eligible criteria for him, to make sure say him fair, more everyone will apply from scheme, yeah? Only accountable. Lo money where government him allocate them lo geta. Lo site lo or loan guarantee partnership where government with them Vanuatu Rural Bank, Corporate Bank, Pambai, he make him is have a affordable rural one credit long all rural enterprise, more all small SMEs. And mea all agreement long all this stop long process long finalize them all kata. Lo site lo all kata recovery project lo yumi building back better. Honorable Speaker, 15 vital recovery project where National Recovery Committee has been approved and finished through law one master plan or one master list long all critical infrastructures below Yumi, where hemi one total below 831 million fatu. An outlaw mania hemi cover up one cruise parts and jetty platform, where hemi below facilitate them first arrival below cruise ship below Yumi, where hopefully by hemi should arrive below manage below June or July. Long all big fella recovery effort, you got funding too where government hemi putum long all recovery through law GIB. What them one master project list whereby National Recovery Committee pali approve instruction hemi ko finish law start him all procurement process or even all tender lo you miss have a look him some lol got the project yeah he undertaken on one and now hemi lo side lo cruise parts and jetty platform you miss have expect them long karamau all got the recovery lo you me within 2 years where you miss a plan him mo mia by follow him to all requirement under law PFM Act mo CTPT or Central Tender Board Act, whereby me looking or the survey extend them following progress long Olgata. Now yeah, progress Pambay go through quick time long level below agency. All recovery law side law financing agreement where he stopped, he cut over law 446 million and outlaw 77 million only been distributed through law 15 recovery financing agreement where only complete finish. With them 7 long olgata will he stop processing with them all funds where he stop yet mo pambay ikamount long olgata recurrent budget block government and only have continue lohem back again. Ikatol ka the progress, Honorable Speaker, emya we miss have a look, be you may no look to sekat plante lo challenges we hemi need him collective action lo you may everyone. Now, lo site lo wage subsidy been got some delay lohem, some lot got applications only stop, long bending it, following complete documentation where all got to well stop apply through law wage subsidy. You may stop asking all got the business, long only must submit him all form, quick time for them all requirement, long him. More department of finance, more treasury, pambay all got all streamline all process here, lo make them say all payment, all is have a go through quick time. Clarification law FTO grant, we got 100 million FATU grant, law Vanuatu tourism, and emia, government emi pin provide me ko law FTO. What them fund lo launch one big for international marketing or campaign lo hemi stimulate them tourism industry lo yumi lo hemi save encourage them all visitors lo li save come visit them country lo yumi. Honorable Speaker, with them all honorable members, all priority lo yumi Stablo forward lo yumi, one hemi lo yumi, spitima procurement. Every ministry, I custom instruction, lo spitima bol tender, long every 15 projects, long recovery. Miablo yumi make sure say all work is have a happen quick time. Katol expansion blo digital solution, particularly lo site blo success blo quick pay. Long site blo deliver all stimulus fund is so empower long innovation. Pambay yumi expand them use long hem long all naravala program. Mo make him sure se hemi work good mo hemi ka transparency. Emia Bambay allow him government long no speed up program long him pep long allow him long speed up implementation long him too. Strengthen them all partnership. Fasten to work together with them all provincial government, all NGO, more all international donor. Establish also one important something. Lo recovery blo yumi. All external grant, we go kasem 733 million long start long year, ikam, I show him global confidence, long future long Vanuatu or country blo yumi. Mr. Speaker, let them yumi look back, long for the road where yumi take him become kasim today. No matter say yumi move all government office more build them up all critical infrastructure, yumi keep him machinery long state he operate long one smooth way. All investment lo yumi long all port, healthcare, more all business, all you know all number, all you represent them restoration, long living, recognition, long all community, more one strong, more resilient economy. Road long forward lo yumi, I long vala mo ino isi. Vanuatu emikat one strong spirit with them 831 million we only dedicate them long all transformative projects. Moreover, lo 3 billion fatu we only expect them long recovery program through long support long 2025 budget block government to yumi. On Speaker, let me finish. We want them finish all same. Fasten blow stand up, strong, long yuvala. I pusu mo encourage them yuvala every day. Long Parliament House here. You may continue long walk. One long deliver them hope, opportunity, more prosperity, long you may everyone. Together, you may not stop recover no more, but you may start put foundation long one future where it more bright, more sustainable. On God, you may stand up. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, for your statement. Following Standing Order 23, allow him time suppose you got leader of the opposition or any party of the opposition side, you want him give him one talk law speech where you may have 3 ministers. Suppose you got, thank you, Thomas. May we conclude him all statement by ministers where you got the order of business. Honorable Leader of the Government Business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I suppose we sabi ko long tabling of annual reports, and by me start with them, Honorable Prime Minister.
Thank you, Thomas, Honorable Leader of the Government Business. I may follow an order of tabling law annual reports the same way staff law on list. You may now give him floor, Honorable Prime Minister, table annual reports lo Ministry lo Prime Minister.
Honorable Speaker, good afternoon, lo Ibagen, mo good afternoon, lo Honorable House. Me refer lo Standing Order 24 by me reading. Tabling of documents, and me said the Speaker, any minister or member may table before Parliament any report, petition, paper or document dealing with a matter coming within the responsibility of Parliament, and a record of such report, petition, paper or document shall be entered in the minutes of the same day. And report Yahemi annual report law 2024, where come out law office law Prime Minister. South Karamikam law Honorable House here. Got all the copies, Honorable Speaker, is tab law front, law desk law. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Parliament may note them or accept them. Annual report of Ministry of Prime Minister law year 2024. The next annual report, you be giving floor to Honorable Minister for Infrastructure and Public Utilities.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Leader of the Opposition, Honorable House. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Section 23 of Parliamentary Civil Act, Standing Order 24, we got honor to present the Parliament annual report for year 2023 mo 2024. The Parliament may note them or accept them. All copies the front BB, but we believe silly upload them to law iPod BB. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Law, Infrastructure and Public Utilities. Parliament may note them or accept them. 2023 annual report, or 2024 annual report, the Ministry of Law, Infrastructure and Public Utilities. Next annual report, me giving floor to Honorable Minister of Law, Internal Affairs.
Good afternoon, Excellency Speaker, all Deputy Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Leader of the Opposition, Deputy Leader, the Honorable Ministers, every Honorable Members, me got honor afternoon here. Following Section 23 of Parliamentary Service Act, Standing Order 24, Honorable Prime Minister, I read him. Misava table annual reports for Ministry of Internal Affairs, for year 2023, more year 2024, and we want to take some time to thank you all the Honorable Ministers and governments who have been work to follow years here. Lo sabe make them say. You may implement more activities where you stop inside to all the reports here. To all the reports you stop for it, or members only have come have access to. Honorable Speaker, lo afternoon here too, me want them table to all the reports from the Ministry of Climate Change, lo year 2023, more 2024. We also take them time up, lo thank you lo every ministers, all officials who have been work hard lo to follow years here, lo make them say have got annual reports, law Ministry of Climate Change to establish for it, law members always have come access. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Law, Internal Affairs. Parliament may note them or accept them. Annual reports for year 2023 or year 2024 from the Ministry of Internal Affairs. And Parliament may also note them or accept them. Annual reports for year 2023 or year 2024 for Ministry of Climate Change. Next annual reports will be given floor to Honorable Minister of Law, Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry, or Biosecurity.
Good afternoon, Speaker. Good afternoon, Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, all colleague ministers, with them Leader of the Opposition, Deputy Leader, with them every member inside the Honorable House. Mr. Napa, this afternoon, under law Article 20, law Standing Order Article 24, law present them report law Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries, where Mr. Pietro Taime just moved out this year with them forestry and biosecurity. I come law Honorable House here, law everyone is ave look lehem, mo accept them a copy lehem is tap law front, law everyone is ave look lehem. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Parliament may note them accept the annual report for year 2024, the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry, Fisheries and Biosecurity. We give floor to Honourable Minister of Lands.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, Law Honourable House. I think similar law kita colleague ministers, me got honor and privilege under law Section 23 law Parliamentary Service Act mo Standing Order 24 law table manual report law Ministry of Land, Natural Resources, Water, Geology and Mine before this Honourable House law Parliament me look them and me accept them also mo istapana. Chair meeting this time law acknowledge ma all kita staff or kita will you work hard to make them sure say to give me complete before time also mo ista underneath law kita legislation mo stop the 1st of March. Me acknowledge everyone and Ministry of Land. I think couple of years, but you may look him say, you know, got all report them Mr. Come before Parliament, so you may make sure say by all get a report law annually by Master Come or law also way require under law. So again, thank you too much.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Parliament may note them or accept them annual reports for the year 2024 from the Ministry of Lands. Now giving floor to Honourable Minister of Justice, more Community Service.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, good afternoon, House. And I was standing order 24, Mr. Napno, President report we start the table. Parliament not more accept them. Or send them to me, take them time, but tell them thank you. Lola staff, well, is take them time, but up prem, more former minister way, Mr. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Law, Justice, and Community Service. Parliament may note them or accept them. Annual report for year 2024 from the Ministry of Justice and Community Services. Ministry of Education and Training.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Again, good afternoon, Law Honourable House. Pursuant long Section 23, Law Parliamentary Service Act, or Standing Order 24, me katonea belum me presenting two annual report. One hemi belong Ministry belong Education and Training, or hemi 2024. More two, one hemi belong National University, do you mean? Hemi 2020, Kasem 2023. So me stop now present them law Parliament hemi note them or accept them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Parliament may note them or accept them annual reports, Law Ministry of Education and Training, for year 2024. Parliament may also note them or accept them report from National University of Vanuatu, for year 2020, and year 2023. Now give floor to Honourable Minister of Law, Health.
Good afternoon, Honourable Speaker, Honourable Deputy Speakers, Honourable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, all kita government ministers, Leader of Law Opposition, Deputy Leader of Law Opposition, all kita Parliament members. Pursuant Law Section 23, Law Parliamentary Service Act, mo Standing Order 24, Mikat Honaya, also Minister for Health, Law Informing Parliament as
We got one document for table them today. Notice Honorable House. Document me annual report to 2024. I got copies tablo hard copies tablo front. Only upload them inside the iPad, so you have access them inside the iPad too. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Parliament may note them or accept them 2024 annual report from the Ministry of Health. Ministry belong Trade mo Commerce, Honourable Minister belong Trade mo Commerce.
Speaker, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to the White House. Also, I'm responsible Minister of Trade. We got to nine provision required. The table and report to 2025 the Parliament. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
Sorry, 24, Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Parliament may take a note, more accept them annual report, we come to Ministry of Trade, mo Commerce, lo year 2024. We give floor to Minister responsible for Finance, mo Economic Management.
Honorable Speaker Losem Vasen, pursuant long Section 23 of Parliamentary Service Act, Standing Order 24, and also pursuant long Section 18A, Part 4, long Cap 244, Public Finance and Economic Management Act. We got privilege from Misave table more financial statements from 2018, financial statements from 2019, financial statements from 2020, financial statements from 2021, financial statements from 2022, financial statements from 2023. We take an opportunity of Lomitalam thank you long former Minister of Finance, my good brother, Honorable Salong. We were me oversee me sign them off. So 2018, custom 2023 financial statements. We also got the privilege, Mr. Speaker, me present them annual report long Reserve Bank of Vanuatu, annual report long 2021, annual report long 2022, annual report long 2023, and me encourage them, you may have remembers long pick them up annual report long Reserve Bank because me highlight them some important strengths where institution me stop control them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister of Finance and Economic Management. Parliament may note them or accept them. Financial statements for Government of Vanuatu, Blow 2028. Financial statements for Government of Vanuatu, Blow 2018, sorry. Financial statements for Government of Vanuatu, Blow 2019. Financial statement for Government of Republic of Vanuatu, Blow 2020. Financial statements for Government of Republic of Vanuatu, Blow 2021. Financial statements for Government of Vanuatu, Blow 2022. Financial statements for Government of Republic of Vanuatu, Blow 2023. Parliament may also note them or accept them. All annual reports for Reserve Bank of Vanuatu, Blow year 2021, 2022, or 2023. Mr. Seme, we conclude all annual reports from government ministries where we got the order blow in table. We understand you got a few more yet blow come. We have a long time today and tomorrow. lo imi complete mol tabling lo reports ya we mi important. Lo imi always accountable iko back lo people through the house lo activities we imi stop karam through lo different government ministries. Honorable leader lo government business. Lo list for me, we got a few government bills with them work plans for parliamentary committees and the written motions.
Mr. Speaker, good afternoon. Before you call remaining bills, suppose you have kulong all work plans for kata parliamentary committees. First one, kata public accounts committee. Number two, a committee on constitutional affairs. 3, a committee on institutional affairs. 4, a committee on social affairs. And committee on fisheries, oceans, and maritime affairs. And last one, a committee on economics and foreign policy. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you to much, Honorable Leader of the Government Business. We know them say already motions we establish order and we will address them some changes inside all terms of reference, more descriptions for parliamentary committees. Me propose them say me proceed with them all written motions first time, and then you me current all work plans for all committees from me refer specifically lo one them you want them correct them with them written motions here. Suppose me correct also.
Thank you, Speaker. Yes, I mean correct also. We got 2 committee, important person term of reference to the office.
And for that to happen, Honorable Leader of the Government Business, when we ask you, you move the house, and we make a suspension, standing order 43, you miss allow written motions here, and we come in, you deal with them for a requirement, standing orders 43.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Want to move a motion, suspend and standing order 43. Allow them to motions, written motions. Is have come floor. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Speaker. Good afternoon, Liam. Good afternoon, Honorable House. Mr. Second motion.
Thank you. But me to motion the vote. Motion me blow Parliament me suspend them standing order 43. Blow allow them on written motion to me just lodge. Blow you have immediately deal with them. Me put them the vote. Motion to suspend them standing order 43. Those in favor, please indicate. Against, abstention.
Motion pursuant to Standing Order 60 to suspend Standing Order 43 relating to written motion was carried unanimously with 49 votes in favor.
Thank you. You will now proceed with the motion number 4, Blow 2025. Giving floor to Honorable John William Timikata, member of Shepherd, South Island.
Good afternoon, Excellency. Good afternoon, Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, all ministers, Honorable Leader of the Opposition, with him Deputy Leader of the Opposition, with him all Honorable Members of the Parliament. Motion number 4, Law 2025, and we come before Parliament, Law seek him or obtain him approval, Law Parliament, Law terms of reference, Law Committee on Constitutional Affairs. Attached law motion here, it got terms of reference. Article 23 of the Constitution, he may provide him say member Parliament, and me serve establishable committees, more appointable members, they go all committees here. Intention of the Parliament, lo hemi separate him committee, long constitutional affairs, out long committee, long institutional affairs, emi blow make him say member, emi serve better, address him all matters where he may relate equal all constitutional bodies. Committee long constitutional affairs, emi been established by Parliament, the first sitting of him, the 14th legislature law, number 13 January 2025, through the one written motion, where hemi motion number 1, long 2025. Committee of Constitutional Affairs, emi established law time here without any terms of reference. Bay committee, emi need more terms of reference, law insurance, emi by guide them committee here, law administration, law proceedings, law him. Excellent Speaker, Mbamba me take him Parliament and go law terms of reference, law Committee of Constitutional Affairs. Background law terms of reference here, emi go semia. Committee of Constitutional Affairs, emi established pursuant to standing orders of Parliament, the Republic of Vanuatu, in accordance with the more powers when vested by Parliament underneath law Article 23, law National Constitution, during the first sitting of the 14th Legislature. Committee member hemi serve was in one mechanism, law hemi inquire e go inside long all constitutional bodies. More two, law strengthen them role, law committee more roles law all constitutional bodies here. Law make him say me better serve carry out all responsibilities for him. Objectives law or terms of reference, emi blow primarily objective law committee, emi blow inquire, e go inside the office of ombudsman, inquire, e go inside the teaching service commission, inquire, e go inside the public service commission, inquire, e go inside the police service commission, more also, inquire, e go law all NARFLA constitutional bodies. Also, we examine them, all existing legal framework, where we govern them, all constitutional bodies here, we propose them any changes. And we also ensure the proposed changes here, mamba hemi align with the Constitution. Also, we review all annual reports, all constitutional bodies here, more same time the report it come to Parliament. Functions more responsibilities of the committee here, mamba hemi must be able to consult with the stakeholders, public, more government institutions, to ensure they got inclusive and participatory process. Also, to invite him, more receive him all oral and written comments from different groups where only as where committee hemi determine them. Also, to analyze them all oral, more written comments where committee hemi receive him, where come out to public, more different groups. Also, blo hemi determinum changes, sipos emi necessary, blo only make him all constitutional bodies here. Also, blo hemi receive him assistance whenever emi required, long office blo Attorney General, Parliamentary Council, or any NARFLA person with him technical expertise where hemi relate lo constitutional bodies here. Also, blo hemi propose him amendments, lo key legislation, lo constitutional bodies here, with changes emi necessary. Also, blo hemi prepare report, more recommendations, lo consideration by Parliament. Also, blo hemi monitor all implementations, blo adopted changes here, and provide them follow-up. Membership lo committee here, emi 4 members with hemi kamat lo government, more 3 members with hemi kamat lo opposition. Meetings, committee member hemi must meet regularly, more follow determination lo chairman. Also, committee, all decision-making lo committee process, member hemi must follow more standing orders lo parliament. Term or duration lo or committee, lo standing committee, emi continue to operate for them term lo legislature unless Parliament emi sooner decide or dissolve, decide to dissolve them. Excellency Speaker, so now therefore, Parliament emi hereby resolve lo approve or terms of reference law committee for constitutional affairs also we have attached to motion here. Let me so move.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Honourable Member blo Malekula, Marcelino Barthelemy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon to you, Mo. Good afternoon, Laos. Madam Chair, move up the motion, bro. Second, motion also we stop. Thank you.
Thank you. Suppose you got any comment on the floor before we put them to vote? Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, long Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, all ministers, all Deputy Speakers, Chairpersons for standing committees, all Deputy Chairs, with them Deputy Leader of the Opposition, with them Honourable Members belong Parliament. We wonder whether Chair Bamba Leader of the Government business Bamba disposed to consider se motion here hemi by trouble you will vet and Bamba emi karam minusawa whether he got legal advice he fall down the place definition nakat because some of the constitutional officers, yeah, we got provisions inside law that we tell them say no subject, law control, no direction, no anyone. Whether you say inquire go inside law ombudsman office no more, I mean one is be considered as one infringement of powers or functions of law ombudsman. Sembak Public Service Commission. Police Service Commission or Teaching Service Commission, you got legislation law that you tell them say, no subject, no control. Long anybody, long exercise, no functions law. If possible, blow leader of government business and we consider them say, we can back, or move up the motion, you can back, pastan. Lo by you may proceed legal opinion from. Not only me supposed to me permanent me to bamba me one me some consider them say you may duplicate them law functions law some law bodies will law create definition and then the possible say Bambai is a cause problem lo yumi. In fact, the constitution belong committee itself. Mivala been declined in the beginning from Mivala them say Bambai got legal clarity left. Because in the day no cut it and by supposed to wear motion go Bambai I megam se Bamba Mivala by energize them Mivala Mivala karam matai go lokot. One is supposed to use a kasam whether because constitution tell them say all bodies are no subject to control anyone exercise functions logada more powers logada whether hemi proper or improper blow one standing committee of parliament hemi is a very inquiry law inside law office logada I think say I better supposed to by you seek him some opinion length first time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Honourable Member Luganville.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Law Standing Order 63, subsection D. Let me set them up Committee Law Institutional and Constitutional Affairs. And let me list him down every constitutional body established law standing order. When we happen, no more you may be separate them institutional with them constitutional affairs. There's nothing new. It's just a separation law institutions and constitutional affairs. It's already in the standing order. So suppose in reference law, point of order raised by leader of law opposition. Me when them refer him, you mean no more go law standing order 63, where you may be start practicing finish law passed. I think question blame him valid, but what I'm saying is it's been here, law passed, it's been stop finish, where you make out committee of law institutions and constitutional affairs, and then we list him down every institutions where committee him stop look through law annual reports blogata or cut oversight law one way me report me come law parliament. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Me leave the floor open. Suppose you know got any views you want to share them before me make a ruling below. Think we come. Suppose you know got Honourable Member Blow Shepherd South Island.
Thank you, Excellency Speaker. For them statement to a Honourable Member Blow Luganville, let me make him. Yes, let me clarify him. No more say. Let me stop inside law standing orders finish. One him where Parliament let me intend to make him. Let me blow. Make him sure work where constitutional affairs with him committee law institutional affairs. I mean make him want big for the role, big for the work. So one him where motion him make him say by constitutional committee law constitutional affairs by him have a separate them all work law concentrate law him able to do with them constitution. And you may better have address him full up matters where him stop inside law area. So put him good work to Parliament no more. Let me start making work with me properly. Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you, Honourable Leader of the Opposition. You got one second opportunity.
Me wonder no more whether you have very fair long standing orders will suspend finish. Thank you.
Sorry, Trump, repeat him question, please.
Mr. Speaker, it's been got one motion to move to suspend them standing orders.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Baskin invited you go back to standing orders, you will suspend this, you make one ruling. Me ask him no more question.
Law this Parliament or law, law this sitting or law previous sitting?
No, this one. Yes.
I think I recall why you correct me, so it's me wrong, but standing order 63 wasn't one of the standing orders suspended.
Yes.
Was not one of them.
In any event, me agitate them point, Mr.
Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. I think something clear. Thank you, Law Sharon. Think over law motion we come. I think Parliament will exercise discretion blame for them studying Article 23 of the Constitution by establishing committees. And this motion where me comes was me write me blog me specify more terms of reference for the committees. But the point where leader block opposition raised all government institutions, agencies are accountable to Parliament. So I think it's proper that it's a matter of making me clear so that whether you want constitutional bodies or you want government agencies, everyone accountable back to Parliament, so the Parliament committees are there to make sure that whatever the government agencies do, they report back to Parliament. So I think it made me clear the motion we stop, so Mr. Brule say motion me straight play me put them to vote. But of course that's my opinion. If you think it's unconstitutional, you're free to go to the court and seek another judicial opinion. So as you don't have any discussions, Mr. Now put them to vote motion number 4, law 2025, law side term of reference, relation to the parliamentary committees on constitutional affairs. Those in favor, please indicate. Against? Abstention. Thank you.
Motion number 4 of 2025, having subject approval of the terms and reference of the Committee on Constitutional Affairs as attached to this motion was approved with 38 votes in favor and 11 abstentions.
Thank you. Motion number 5, law 2025. Honorable Paul Paulo, member of Law Malakula, move of law motion number 5, law 2025. Me give him floor. Law you.
Good afternoon, Honorable Speaker. Good afternoon, Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition, Deputy Leader, all Honorable members will present this afternoon. Also, motion, move up the motion number 5 of 2025. Mr. Speaker, the subject, we approval of the terms of reference of the Committee of Fisheries, Oceans and Maritime Affairs attached to this motion. Whereas A, the Article 23 of the Constitution states that Parliament may establish committees and appoint members to term. B, Parliament's motivation to establish the Committee of Fisheries, Oceans and Maritime Affairs is to better address the matters relating to the fisheries, oceans and maritime affairs. C, the Committee on Fisheries, Oceans and Maritime Affairs was established by Parliament at the first sitting of this 14th legislature on 13 January 2025 through the written motion number 1 of 2025, and D, the Committee on Fisheries, Oceans and Maritime Affairs was established with no terms of reference, while the said committee needs the terms of reference to guide the committee in these proceedings. Now, therefore, Parliament hereby resolved to approve the terms of reference of the Committee on Fisheries, Oceans and Maritime Affairs attached to this written motion. The terms of reference, Mr. Speaker, Committee on Fisheries and Maritime Affairs. 1, background. Fisheries, oceans, and maritime affairs represent an important sector of the economic development, food security, environmental sustainability, and employment. Fisheries contribute significantly to national income and local employment, especially in rural and coastal communities. At the same time, maritime affairs deal with important issues such as shipping, maritime transport, ports development, maritime safety and security, protection of marine environments, maritime boundary management, and compliance with international maritime laws. 2, purpose. The Committee on Fisheries and Maritime Affairs is established by Parliament of Vanuatu to oversee, review, and advise on legislation, policy, and matters relating to the sustainable fishing development and management and governance of Vanuatu's fisheries industry and maritime sectors. 3, objectives. To scrutinize government policies, programs, and legislation related to fisheries and maritime affairs. To ensure the sustainable management and conservation of maritime resources aligned with Vanuatu's national interests and commitments. To safeguard the rights and interests of coastal and inland communities dependent on fisheries. To promote transparency, accountability, and good governance in the fisheries and maritime sectors. 4, responsibilities. The committee shall review and recommend amendments to bills and policies on fisheries, maritime transport, marine ecosystems, and ports operations. Monitor and evaluate the implementation of national strategies such as the Vanuatu's National Oceans Policies and Fisheries Act. Investigate challenges related to illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing and propose effective measures. Examine the impacts of climate change on maritime biodiversity and coastal livelihoods. Facilitate consultations with stakeholders, including provincial authorities, NGOs, and communities and fishing industry representatives. Invite technical experts, civil society representatives, and government officials who have expertise on fishery and maritime matters. Provide reports and recommendations to Parliament on matters within its mandate. 5, membership. 4 members from the government and 3 members from the opposition. 6, meetings. The committee shall meet regularly as directed by the chairperson. The committee's decision-making process shall the standing orders of Parliament. 7, reporting. The committee shall report its findings, recommendations, and decisions to the Parliament. The committee shall table an annual report detailing its activities, outcomes, and future priorities. And 8, last one, duration. This is a parliamentary standing committee, and it shall in operation and throughout the term of Parliament unless the Parliament is sooner dissolved. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Move motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Honourable Member Blo Santororo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Honourable House. Mr. Secretary motion.
Thank you. Before we put them to votes, proceed any comment on the motion, Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, for the same reasons we've advanced the first motion. Member opposition and me respectfully abstain by it.
Thank you. We now put to vote motion number 5, Law 2025, in relation to the terms of reference where you relate law parliamentary committees, Parliamentary Committee on Fisheries, Ocean and Maritime Affairs. Those in favour, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Motion number 5 of 2025, having subject approval of terms of reference of the Committee on Fisheries, Ocean and Maritime Affairs as attached to this motion was approved with 38 votes in favour and 11 abstentions.
Thank you. We shall proceed with them tabling all work plans for parliamentary committees, and then we suspend for one break, and then we shall come back. First parliamentary committee below me table work plan blehem me the committee on institutional affairs. Honorable Chairman of the Parliamentary Committee on Institutional Affairs, Honorable Member below Santarul.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Speaker, all deputies, speakers, Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition, or TBD, Leader of Opposition, and Honorable Ministers, and also all Honorable Members of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, following Standing Order 68-1 AMOP, enable me also Chairman Law, Mr. Development One Work Plan, 12 months, 1 financial year. Mr. Speaker, Institutional Affairs Committee, one important committee where work mandate help them ensure say all our institutions really fall under jurisdiction ya committee ya transparent, effective, efficient, more also responsive to need for people blow email of Vanuatu. With them we'll talk Mr. Speaker, me want them acknowledge some committee, more secretariat where we work, support them officer, and for them here, me want them now, Mr. Speaker, for table them all work plan below 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman below Committee on Institutional Affairs. Parliamentary, me note them accepting work plan below Committee below year 2025. The next parliamentary committee, below table work plan below me Parliamentary Committee on Constitutional Affairs. Honorable John Joseph, Member below Parliament below Constituency below Torres.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, all Deputy Speakers below. Good afternoon, Lord Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition, more Deputy Blab, more every honorable members inside this honorable House. Mr. Speaker, following Standing Order 68-1, AMOB, where Hemi give him right Milson, Chairman Lord, develop him 12 months annual work plan, but this committee himself follow. And we believe that the work plan him stop also live parts this afternoon. Mr. Speaker, this committee may play one important role. For same work, for all key constitutional bodies, also Teaching Service Commission, Public Service Commission, more statutory body where stop under the Constitution of Vanuatu. Mr. Speaker, with them, already talk to me before me, table annual work plan where me stop. Me want them acknowledge them commitment blow committee members with them to the secretary to be all continue support blow kita. Blow make them say me sabekat committee sabekat on work plan. Blow me sabe work lem this year. Honorable Speaker, with them kita talk ya. Me stop now table 2025 annual work plan blow committee on constitutional affairs. Blow parliament me accept them. Moi endorse them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman Blo Parliamentary Committee Lo Constitutional Affairs Parliament mi take note mo accept them work plan blo year 2025. Now giving floor lo Honorable Member Kaitong Pikyun, Chairman Blo Parliamentary Committee Lo Social Affairs.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.